Hey, it's Josh, and welcome to Popcorn Chatter.
And don't forget your other host, Anica. Sit back, relax, and grab some snacks. Or you don't need to.
Listen and hopefully laugh with us as we begin this episode of Popcorn Chatter. So, today we're gonna have an episode talking about.
Oh, are you gonna say it?
Yeah,
Or am I gonna say it?
you say it. It's fine, go ahead.
uh, Today, if you can't tell by the title already, we're gonna talk about Kiki's delivery service. Yay!
Yay!
Our
So,
first Ghibli
our
film
first
episode.
Ghibli film. Oh, sorry, yeah.
I'm so excited. I literally just said that a while ago, but it's fine.
So,
Yeah.
I guess like before we get into it, let's discuss why we chose this Ghibli film out of the many Ghibli films out there. And
This is your pick,
I
so
mean,
do explain
yeah.
why this film.
You also kind of convinced me because at first I was thinking
Oh yeah, that's true.
we do the famous ones like Spirited Away or House Moving Castle, but I guess like I got convinced now. We should do something we both haven't watched yet, which is this movie.
Wait, hold on. When we were discussing, when we were mapping all of the future
Uh-huh.
episodes to come, I remember you saying you were torn between either doing a famous Ghibli film or a film that we haven't
I
watched.
mean, yeah, but like a Ghibli film I haven't watched, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and but like within me, I was leaning more on like doing something.
The famous. Okay.
Yeah, but like
You didn't say
I
that. So
mean,
I was like, okay, maybe let's do the one that we haven't watched. But is equally famous, which is Kiki's.
okay, I'm gonna be honest. In terms in terms of popularity, I didn't know or like I didn't know where to rank Kiki's among the I guess famous Ghibli film movies,
Yeah,
but
I get it
you
though.
know, we're here now, so yeah. I
Yeah.
guess we're definitely gonna do more Ghibli film episodes, and yeah,
Yeah.
in the future. But this is the first one, I
Yeah.
guess, and
I definitely want to talk about so much about Princess Mononoke because there's
yeah,
so
I
much
love
to
that
unpack from
movie.
that film. One of my favorite films, yeah.
Same.
And then Spirited Away, of course.
And Spirit
We can't not do. Anyway, moving on.
So, I guess like with the not really trend, but like the trend that we're gonna start doing more Ghibli films. I guess like I want to discuss that and how like what's the term? Like what makes Ghibli films so
A
appealing to
Ghibli
us,
film.
I guess, or like in
Okay.
general, because people love these. There's actually like, did you
Yeah.
know that there's a new Ghibli film that's like I think it's 3D and it's also animated.
CGI.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
so
I think
cool.
I saw this. I think I saw the trailer of it.
I think I did, but it
Wait,
didn't.
wait, 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 wait. Is this wait. Is this the film? Is because there's
What?
so many news regarding
Yeah,
Miyazaki films
yeah.
that films that he made because he said that he retired, but then I heard that there's a new film that he's
Hmm.
coming up with. But then I also heard that Studio Ghibli, the Ghibli, like the
The
studio
studio
itself,
itself, yeah.
made a CGI one. I'm so confused. Anyway, of the films. Either way, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm
What
excited.
what was the film that you were pertaining to?
No, that was it. Like I just wanted to bring
Oops.
that up, the CGI one, because like I guess like if
Okay.
it gains traction and we're both interested, we also might do an episode on that. And I'm curious to like hear your takes on it, like it being CGI now instead of being
The
like traditional. Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I get it.
and
Interesting. Well, for me at least, I wanna at least finish or at least
like
how to say this. I want to at least finish watching all of the already made Ghibli films,
there's
especially
like a
those that
lot.
yeah, I haven't watched a lot. I've only watched five now, five.
I because I don't know how many there are. Like I know there's a lot, but like I don't know the exact number. And I mean I watched some, like I don't know, 7, 8, give or take.
Yeah,
And there's still more out there that I haven't gone to. Like even though I know it's good, but I've just been I guess putting it off until like I find that one time, like one good time to watch it. So yeah,
that's what you call Laziness. Joke
laziness
lang.
in other way.
No.
But I mean,
Procrastinating.
I actually have a story about like why I stopped, but I'll keep that. I'll save that for next time.
Oh, okay, okay. I
So,
guess at least for me, I just want to put out there that Ghibli films. I know that for me, I get what you're trying to say. Now you know that they're really good, but you haven't gotten around to watching them. That was me at first. Like I didn't grow up watching the Ghibli films, and I only recently started watching them during quarantine.
mhm.
And I had to watch those movies for a school requirement, but which is fun. I was
That
excited
sounds like a
about that.
fun homework.
Yeah, it was a really fun homework, and I'm so happy I was able to exceed expectations on it. I guess I got a 4 anyway, so it's fine. Um,
Flex. I'm kidding. Okay,
yes,
keep
of
going.
course I have to flex that. Okay,
I mean, I'd flex
for,
it too. I'd flex it too.
think about it. Your requirements are Times New Roman, single spacing, um, font size of 12 only, or 12 or 11. Either way,
Either
Times New
way,
Roman.
yeah.
That's a small font. And the maximum is 5 pages, minimum of
Yeah.
3. So I'm like,
Is that
okay,
for
I
one
got
film
this.
or like multiple?
No, no, no. It was about the director's style. So I had
I
to
love
watch
that. I'd love to do that homework.
Miyazaki films of Studio Ghibli films that were made by Miyazaki. So that's like Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, House Moving Castle. Those are the 4 that I
Mm.
featured in the essay at least. And I got into an argument about my prof about it, but it's not because of the content, but it was because of how I submitted the essay and technology. I hate online classes, but that's done. I'm done. I graduated. I'm fine. Yeah.
I'd love
So
to do
yeah,
that home. I'd love to get that homework, but we're both like under different curriculums, so yeah.
that's true. That's well, it's not under different curriculums because he followed um
118.
GE art.
Ah,
I forgot
art app.
your
Okay, so
art app.
yeah.
Mine was Huma art, but he followed his curriculum. The thing about it, I found out that the professors that teach the subject
Mm-hmm.
give different requirements.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do. My
yeah.
art app was. I just remembered like this one time that I had to draw like. We had to draw like
You had to draw.
models in class, yeah, and I drew like Nicki Minaj wearing the. Oh no, it's not Nicki Minaj. What's her name? Sorry, I don't know why I said Nicki Minaj. Uh, the one who wore the meat dress. That person.
The
Lady
what?
Gaga, I think. I think it was Lady Gaga.
Oh,
The meat dress,
oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
With the
yeah.
three
Lady
dress.
Gaga.
Anyway, back to Ghibli.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to Ghibli.
Back to Ghibli. I wanted to mention though, like for the new movie at least. I know it's CGI, and I've already seen like comments of people already like disliking it, but for me,
Yeah, me
like
too. I've seen people don't like it. Yeah.
yeah, and I mean I guess their opinion is valid, but at the same time, like the reason why I want to give the movie a chance is, how Ghibli films are like. When you hear that it's a Ghibli film, you already know, like, you have this expectation that it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
good, and it has
Yeah.
life or something. I don't know, like it's hard to explain, but like there's something in Ghibli films that really it's that secret sauce that I guess Miyazaki puts in the film that like makes it so amazing every time. So yeah, I don't think he's working on this film now, but it's still Studio Ghibli,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
who knows? Maybe they're gonna sprinkle some of that secret sauce in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
The thing. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bring in a little bit of my
Essay,
essay
yeah, yeah, yeah,
knowledge
yeah.
that I
Come on,
have
enlighten us,
because
enlighten us.
yeah. Oh gosh, I hope this doesn't like turn out into like a lecture, but
It's fine, it's fine.
I'm
Like
so proud of this essay.
I'm curious, because I mean, like I've watched this film, but I haven't done an essay, so I haven't like gotten
Okay.
to that point of like knowing. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, okay. The thing about this new film that's CGI, I don't know who's directing it.
Mm.
I know it's like Studio Ghibli is a part of it, but I don't
Yeah.
know who's directing it because at least for Hayao Miyazaki's case, his technique when it comes to his films is that he always has a touch of realism. I think that's what you're trying to say of
Yeah, secret sauce.
saying like full of life. Yeah, the secret sauce. Definitely, that's definitely, I guess, the
Yeah.
secret, or at least the thing that appeals lots of audiences to a Studio Ghibli film, which is the factor of realism. Because see, this is the thing. My paper, I have my paper open up right here
Oh, you
beside
have
me,
you
but there's like,
prepared. Okay.
yeah, I'm prepared, of course.
uh,
Yeah,
would you mind showing us like a line or something that you
showing
want to say?
alive. No, no, no. I'll just like no, no. I'm still scared. Anyway, the thing about, I guess from what I remember at least,
Yeah.
because he brings in such realism into his films, it's part of his process, because he wanted, I think, a lot of his films, he wanted it to make it a point that people can see themselves in the
Mm,
film. That's why he put so much realism in it. But
mm,
he put a lot of, I guess, mystery and magic in his characters. That's why it's also whimsical. But
yeah.
but like audiences can still relate to the story because of the fact that there is so much realism depicted in it. So yeah, there's that at least
I mean,
from what I
you
can
know, when it
remember.
when it comes down to it, like that's really, I guess, like especially in these types of films, like a big factor, or like a big that's like one of the biggest appeals
Yeah,
to like why
yeah,
people like Ghibli films, I guess. So
yeah.
yeah, let's just hope the new movie has that, and
I hope. Yeah,
I'd love like and how do I word this? Like I'd like a new generation of Ghibli. Like I don't want it because
Ghibli films.
it as great as Miyazaki is. I heard he's like is tempted to like do another film, but as good as he is, he can't
Yeah.
keep doing it forever. And I just hope that there is somebody out
I mean,
there.
I heard that he tried retirement, but he couldn't.
Yeah,
He,
it's
like
not
he couldn't
for
like
him.
not. He couldn't not do nothing.
That's
So
like
he's
that's like
doing
when you
another
know
film.
that's when you know like the job is for you. It's like even if you're retired, you're
Yeah,
like, yeah, I still wanna do it. So yeah,
that's true. Oh, and that honestly, that whole aspect of him retiring, but then he just can't not do nothing.
yeah,
But so he wants to do it again. That, I feel like that has some relation to the whole Kiki the movie Kiki's Delivery Service is all about. So
yeah.
like, yeah, let's get into that.
Let's get into that. So I guess like first on the agenda, as always, our favorite characters. Uh,
That's true.
should
Yeah.
we start with
Mm-hmm.
the main character first? I guess since it's her movie.
Yeah.
Kiki.
Both of yeah. Kiki, we both love
Yeah, we
Kiki.
both. I
Why
mean,
do you like? Why is she your favorite?
okay, not favorite. I mean, I still have this one character in mind that I still rank like above her, but you know, you know, I guess Ghibli like main characters like are always appealing, and Kiki is like really one of the most, I guess, relatable. Like I mean, when you get to the end of the movie, like you understand why you can relate to her. But yeah, I just like Kiki, like especially like from from her introduction, right? She was
Mm-hmm.
this witch who was like I just thought that story was like a weird and cool at the same time, but like witches at the age of like what 13, younger, older,
Mm-hmm.
they like leave
Yeah.
their families already, and at first I was like I was curious on how she was gonna tackle this new life, and there were
True.
she
True. True.
stumbled along the way, but I think at the end of the day she managed, and it was her uh I guess like how she reacted with all the characters around her
Yeah.
that I found her really
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
appealing with, like Gigi, Tombow specifically, Ursula, and what's the name of the again the woman,
The baker
yeah,
woman.
yeah,
Oh no.
I forgot her
Osono?
name.
I think that's her name. Is that
Yeah,
Suban? Oh. Osono? I think so.
and
Osono.
also
Yeah,
like
I think that's her.
and also to the okay, I feel bad for calling them extras, but like the characters that aren't major slash minor characters, but the ones that she
Yeah,
has like one or two scenes.
basically
Everyone,
yeah,
yeah,
everyone in the film. Yeah.
yeah, that's for me at least. So I'm curious to hear your side.
Uh for me, it's kind of the same with what you said.
Yeah.
Um the her um as Kiki is like introduced to us, her we are like I already saw how quick she was to yearn for her independence, and she was so eager to get started, and like for me at least, with the point where I'm at now, same girl, same. And um but like, yeah, as like we saw her as that someone so eager to be independent, and later on throughout the whole film we see her growth in like her growth and her struggle trying to make a name out of herself, falling out, burning out in her career, being all lost, being a little bit depressed, but then later on it worked out in the end. And her whole story for the whole film itself is just
It's very relatable, at
it.
least, like for a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
very
people.
really, of course. Honestly, this isn't even favorite character, but like this is the whole thing, the
Yeah,
whole
it's the
film.
whole thing. But Kiki
I
is
have
such
so
a
much to say about the film as a whole, but
yeah.
that later on. Yeah.
But I just wanted to add lang then that Kiki is really like a big part of why the film works because yeah,
It is called Kiki's
it is
Deliveries.
called. But honestly, like at first, when I the title and stuff, I thought it was like more focused on the delivery service, but like
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's like the minor part of the movie, but like when you take a step back and like look at everything, it's like
Yeah.
yeah, it is
It's
minor, at least
her.
in my
Yeah.
opinion. Yeah,
I mean, I think that's a I think that's a thing with Ghibli films or Miyazaki films,
you're right.
because
I just remembered. Like
even House Moving
yeah,
Castle,
House of
it's not
Castle. Yeah,
about
that was
House
what I
Moving
was.
Castle, but about Sophie.
That's
Yeah.
what I had in mind. I was
S-
like, oh,
yeah. Princess Mononoke, she's the titular character, but it's
yeah.
not about her. It's about the prince. I forgot his name.
Uh,
Oh no.
we should
I
taka
wrote him in the paper. I'm just gonna
something
reference him in the paper.
something taka. Oh, yeah,
Ashitaka. Oh,
Ashitaka. Yeah, I said
got it.
Ashitaka, but yeah, Ashitaka. Yeah,
Prince Ashitaka. Yun. Yeah. Yeah. For Spirit of the Way, Spirit of the Way, the words is
yeah.
spirit. It's all about spirits. It's all about a little girl in a spirit world. Okay. But yeah, that's and I haven't seen Ponyo yet, but
But I think
yeah.
Ponyo is about Ponyo, though. But I haven't watched it yet, so I don't.
Yeah.
Don't take our word for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So, yeah.
uh,
I do want to say though about Kiki is that the thing about Miyazaki main characters, he puts so much flaws in them at the same time of them being relatable and lovable. And I think that's why they're relatable and lovable, because besides Kiki being so independent, being so determined,
yeah,
very work ethic and whatnot, she was also very standoffish, very a little bit bratty,
clumsy.
to yeah, clumsy too.
Yeah.
And she couldn't make friends. She didn't know how. And that showed me like, I don't know, I like the vulnerability in the main character, because that makes them all the more relatable. So yeah, there's that. I like that.
Like usually in like films or movies, right? I don't really like the bratty character. I can notice them, but they don't like. I don't like them because I think they sometimes most of. I mean, that's part of the character, but
What? I'm
sometimes
confused. What are you saying?
I'm just trying to say that sometimes I find them annoying. Like with
Who,
Kiki,
main character?
no, like the bratty type characters, and that was Kiki for
Ah.
a time at least, like especially like the intro. But
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
you grow to like them fast, I guess. Like especially with Kiki, like
Yeah.
really liked how she like when she started flying. That was like I love that scene. Like the first one, the when she left, I guess, and
And the bells just kept ringing.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
and she, yes,
yeah.
bumping into things. Mm-hmm.
Kiki. Like I like Kiki. Kiki's nice. But I love that point. But yeah, no, yeah, there. Like even though I find bratty characters annoying, yeah, Kiki's cool. Anyway,
Okay.
are you good with
Moving
Kiki
on
or
to
okay? Yeah, moving
Oh
on.
yeah, yeah. I'm good.
Want to go next? Yeah, if you want have a character
You
in mind.
you want to talk about Gigi?
I'll go
What?
after you. I'll go after you.
Oh, okay. Wait. So should I discuss like my personal, since the other one that we both like is
Ursula.
the painter,
I mean,
Ursula.
I guess
Ursula. Yeah.
I guess we can talk about it now if you want, since we're here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So Ursula.
Sorry.
It's
Oh.
fine. It's fine.
Mhm.
You wanna go first?
Ursula. Okay. So with Ursula, the painter. I loved her immediately. I always see her in social media when like if it's a Ghibli thread, I always see her picture, and I never thought I didn't know that she was in
Kiki.
this this
Yeah.
film, Kiki's film. So when I saw her, oh my god, I loved her a lot because she's an artist all alone in a cabin in the
In the
woods.
woods.
I want that. I want that. Isolation. No one to talk to except for birds. I'm kidding. I need people. I'm touch starved.
Pandemic.
For
Sadly.
yeah. No, yeah. But for Ursula, she gave me so much big sister vibes,
Mm-hmm.
and like
Yeah, she
just a
definitely does.
really good. She just became a really good friend to Kiki, and oh gosh, I want a friend like that. Like, and yeah, she was amazing,
I don't
and
wanna.
I what
Can I just say something? Like, I don't wanna, like, make Tombow look bad, but I really think like in that time, Ursula really was the friend that Kiki needed. So
oh
yeah.
yeah. Ursula was the friend that I totally agree with you because one of my favorite moments in the film. I'm sorry, I'm jumping in already to highlights of the film, but she
It's
really
fine. Go.
she because she's such a very she gave very good advice to Kiki when she was so burned out, and it's it I feel like later on in my life I'm going to remember what her words to Kiki were. So whenever I'm feeling burnt out, so like thank you for the big sister advice. I need that. Instead of me being the friend everyone goes to
Yeah.
for advice, I have my films and I have my fictional characters to give me advice.
That's when you also know like if the movie really like I guess like resonated with you is if you're
Yeah.
feeling down or you need something, right? And then the film can
Yeah.
give that to you. So yeah, that's just one of the things that I find cool with this whole industry again. Anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
Why do you like her?
I guess like other than the same reasons you mentioned, uh but other than that she's really likable. But yeah, like her whole thing with being in the forest, drawing, and I just like it's oh my god, I'm just saying the same thing yours. I was about to say it's something
Yeah.
I'd like to do too, and like just following your dreams and
Basically,
stuff.
we're two peas in the pod,
Yeah.
same sides of the different no, never mind. I'm not gonna try to.
Okay, it's
I was
fine.
about to say different sides of the same coin, but technically it's
That's
the same
different.
side.
Yeah. Anyway, before we confuse
Anyway,
ourselves with the damn coin.
yeah. Moving on to Gigi. You wanna
Yeah.
talk about Gigi?
Okay. I love Gigi. Like he is. Yeah, he is so funny in this film. Like he was like an instant highlight for me because like
Hold on.
yeah.
Which part of the film did you watch? Dub or sub?
Okay.
Because he's funnier. Gigi is funnier in dub, and
In
there's a reason for that.
okay, wait, like this is something you research because I haven't
Oh,
watched
it's
the
something
sub.
I researched.
Yeah,
I
okay.
researched about.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I
very yeah.
watched this film in dub. You know me.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah. I know. It's fine. It's fine.
yeah,
I watched
and
it in sub, just to tell you already.
yeah, that's right. I know the man, and I
Yeah.
think it's cool that well, I'll expound more on this later, but I think it's cool that we have like a different view on the film. But yeah, Gigi in
Yeah.
dub was so funny. It's like ever since the first time, like when Gigi, yeah, when Kiki left, it's so hard sometimes. They have both of the same name thingy, but
Oh,
yeah,
I used to think. I'm so sorry, but I used to think that Kiki was the cat.
and Gigi was
At first
the
I thought that
oh
yeah,
yeah,
no. I didn't know there was a character named Gigi. I always thought
mm,
that Kiki was the cat only because in Animal Crossing there's a character, a black cat named Kiki. And everyone was saying, "Oh, it's an homage to Kiki's delivery
yeah,
service because it's a Japanese film." I get it. It's a Nintendo. Yeah.
yeah.
I just didn't know that the black cat in the film is named Gigi. Anyway, that's just a small little
Fun
clumsy
fact,
fact about me. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but yeah, in the double
Moving
case.
on to Gigi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like especially the first scene where when Kiki, left
Mm-hmm.
home, right, and Gigi was like instructing her how to fly and stuff. I don't know. It was really funny for me, and like throughout the film,
Oh,
Uh,
he was instructing her how to fly.
Not really instructing, but like telling her to, like, go left, your other left, just like stuff like that. Like, what's the term?
Ah, that didn't happen in the sub.
Uh, Basically, like, what's the term? He's like the driving instructor. Yeah, like he's like
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
driving
I get it.
instructor.
I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, like, his crush on the girl cat, and I actually
The yeah,
don't know
Lily.
what how Gigi is in sub. I guess like I can expand after,
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, and he's animated really well. He's so cute, like the design. Uh,
Oh yeah, I genuinely I love Gigi too.
yeah.
He's definitely one of my favorites too. But yeah,
I just hope. I mean, it's not really needed for the climax, but I would have loved seeing Gigi there too. I mean, you did see him kind of a bit, but yeah. I'll expound more later then. But yeah, I guess that's why I like Gigi. Like,
I can back you up on that, or at least counter argument on it. At least for the
yeah,
sub
the sub
version of
version.
it, because I have so many things to say with what you just said, with his whole being funny.
Do
Yeah.
we save it for the dub versus sub later, or do you want to talk about it now?
It's up to you. Do you want to?
I mean, I guess we can like talk about it now, like how Gigi was
Okay,
in
okay,
dub and sub,
okay.
because I already mentioned how he
Basic.
was in
Okay.
dub, right? So yeah, go.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. So basically, in sub, actually no, in dub, he was more funnier and he had so much more extra lines because at the time they were recording the dub
Mm-hmm.
for Kiki's, or at least this is what I've researched. Just a disclaimer. The voice actor who played Gigi in the dub, who's now rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He's dead.
Passed
He was
away.
an old, yeah, he was an old, I think, comedian.
Mm,
I think back in the 90s, or I don't know when this film came out
yeah,
in dub.
in dub,
But
yeah.
either way, yeah, he was a comedian in his craft. So of course, they gave him the opportunity to improv a little bit, add lines that wasn't in the script, and that's why at the very end of the film, he added that line where Gigi speaks when in the sub, Gigi doesn't. So yeah, in the sub, Gigi's pretty. He has good one-liners. I still, even if Gigi didn't have the funny lines,
Yeah, in sub.
for me,
Or
yeah, in
yeah,
sub,
okay.
I still enjoy Gigi's character, and yeah, the cat is one of my favorites still because I guess at least in my part, I really loved how Gigi was so cat-like in the film, especially when Gigi was watching the bread maker
Mm.
in the early in the film.
When the
Just
bread
like
dude was flexing his tray
yeah,
spinning
the
abilities.
skills,
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, that's in like the little details and going back, I guess, to the point of realism, the whole secret sauce of realism of the Ghibli films. That's how, yeah, that's what appealed to me so much too. So yeah,
I guess like since we're talking about this now, did you know
yeah,
that apparently in the dub, because you know how at some point, right, that Kiki couldn't understand Gigi anymore.
yep,
Oh, can I also say though, like this is one of the things that like not be annoyed, but like I was like, whoa, really? Like as soon as Kiki
yeah.
couldn't
I
talk
heard
to,
you when we were doing this whole outline.
yeah.
You were so blown out about it. I was like, what? What's happening? Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if you know about this, but like, wait, I'll get to that. But I just wanted to say that as soon as Gigi couldn't talk to Kiki, right? Or like, I mean, like that. As soon
yeah,
as Kiki couldn't talk to Gigi, Gigi just like let go of. Like
meowed.
she didn't even. He didn't even try talking to Kiki. He was like, okay, I guess she can't hear me. I'll just be cat and get this
Yeah,
food. I was
yeah,
like, wait, what? I thought you were a smart cat. What happened? But
yeah.
yeah.
That's so true.
One of the things I'd like to add was in the sub, right? Apparently
Mm-hmm.
Gigi didn't. Apparently Kiki couldn't talk to Gigi anymore, like in the end.
Yeah,
But in the dub,
yeah,
he. I mean, it was insinuated. Kiki never really talked to him again, but you could still hear Gigi's voice again. He was like, by the climax, right after saving Tombow, Gigi was like, Kiki, can you hear me? And I was like,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
wow, that's
yeah.
cute. Finally, like they can converse again. But apparently that wasn't the case for the sub. I don't know if you noticed it or
Yeah,
not, but I just wanted to
I yeah,
I just wanted to know your
I
thoughts on it.
heard about it. And I researched about that too. I'm so sorry. I'm a sucker for researching about movies.
It's fine. I'm just
And because it's a Miyazaki film,
yeah.
I definitely went back to like my mindset when I was making my essay. So I actually saw a video interview of Miyazaki and him explaining Gigi
Yeah.
at the end of the film. And he said Gigi doesn't speak anymore because it's basically the fact that because Gigi is the symbol of Kiki's childhood, because she can't communicate with Gigi anymore. She's grown up. She's moved on from her being her childhood. There you go. And people have said that because in the dub, the Gigi speaks.
Mm.
It kind of showed it because Gigi speaks in the dub. It kind of showed off like the message that. How do I explain
Like
this?
she just got her powers back, and that was it. Happy ending.
Yeah.
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 Or
Sort of. I guess it kind of erases the whole fact that
I mean, yeah, it really does.
Kiki can't live without Gigi. Something like that.
Yeah, it really
But
does.
in the original sub, Kiki can. She can be independent. That's at least that's I think what the message was. Not the message. What Miyazaki intended for that. Yeah.
I guess.
But honestly, but for me, sorry. At least for me, any interpretation, whether you're into the whole sub, into the whole dub, I think it's fine because even me, even in sub, at first when I didn't hear Gigi speak again, I thought the way Kiki speaks to Gigi is related to her powers. And because in the end of the movie we saw her regain her powers again, I thought she would be able to talk to Gigi again.
Yeah.
But I didn't see that in the film. But either way, that was like an open-ended question for my own interpretation.
I mean,
but that was before I researched. Okay.
You can
yes.
still after watching the film, right, and assuming you watch it in sub, right, and Gigi didn't speak again, like if you didn't catch it, you would just think that because I missed it, but you would just think that maybe they just didn't have a scene, but maybe Kiki could still talk to Gigi and stuff. But honestly, for me, like I get Miyazaki's point right there with that, and I think it's fine. Like it definitely since he's the symbol and all, she moved on, blah blah. But like for me, like I guess this sounds like not really selfish, but like because they were I guess they're childhood friends and all that, and I just kind of.
Are you talking about the sub?
I mean, no, just about in sub, I guess, and the movie in general or the story in general, like as if I was Gigi, I guess, like even if I guess grew up or something, I'd still want to talk to Kiki. Oh shit, no. Okay, cursing. For Kiki, even though she grew up and stuff, I'd still want to be able to talk to my childhood friend Gigi, and I was like, I mean, it's fine. Like both endings, I guess, is fine, even though there's technically only one canon ending. But yeah.
I heard that they fixed the dub. They fixed the version of the whole Gigi not speaking, Gigi speaking controversy thingy. They re-released the movie in 2010 where they changed it. They kind of removed some of the lines, the improv lines, and that's what I heard. That's what media tells me. I don't know if it's true or not.
I mean,
anyway,
it can definitely happen, but okay. I'm not. Don't take my word for it. I'm not blaming Netflix, but Netflix tends to like. I mean, I think it's by contract. Then they're not allowed to use the actual like the final versions of of the anime, the movie, or or the films they release because sometimes like.
But sorry,
Yeah, I
go
was
on.
gonna mention just like some Attack on Titan episodes still have the animation errors, so I just got that. I just came to the conclusion on my own that they don't use the final version, whatever those are. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, the thing about I don't know about Netflix, but just a while ago I revisited both parts in dub and in sub. I revisited specifically the part where Ursula gives her message about painting being the same as magic to Kiki. And I revisited both parts, and actually I guess this goes for dub in general. They really changed the whole language. It's a language barrier thing because some things in Japanese aren't explained
Yeah.
that well when translated to English.
Yeah.
So in dub, I don't mind. I don't mind it when in fact they change the wording a little bit just because it will fit the context of the language so much better.
Yeah.
So yeah, even now, I saw the message at least in that part. It was a little bit off as well in sub, but I understood it more in dub. Either way, I like both.
Yeah.
I like the message overall.
I
Yeah,
guess.
I think both interpretations are still the message. There you go.
There you
Period.
go.
It's like how both WandaVision and White Vision are technically visions of the whole as a whole. Wanda's
My brain just imploded. Anyway.
right. That was their whole argument
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
last episode of WandaVision.
We're definitely gonna revisit WandaVision ending, I guess.
Yeah, part two.
We're gonna have I feel like the longest time is gonna be the vision part of it, but yeah. Anyway,
Why did you get confused in
I don't really
the
could. I mean,
explanation, the intellectual talk?
it's not confusing. It's just you can really just have a long discussion about it, with whoever's right, whoever's wrong. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
back
Anyway,
to Kiki's. I guess
sorry.
now we talk about Tombow.
My last favorite, the last favorite character on the list, which is Tombow. But in general, I love all of the characters
Yeah.
in this film.
Same. Maybe.
Yeah, but
Most.
Tombow, at least for me, was a very fun character that was honestly just really cute. Like, he was, I don't know, he was very appealing. He was just like, he was so interested in Kiki, but Kiki was so standoffish. She was just like, don't talk to me. You didn't even introduce yourself to me, and yet you want me to thank you for helping me. Anyway,
He was also very nice to Kiki, I guess.
yeah, he was very. Oh yeah, he was very nice, even if she was so mean and she was so rude. Like, huh. I wish I could. I wish I could be rude to people, but then they'll still like
you.
me. Yeah.
I mean, there are some people, I guess, that are
That like me even if I'm rude?
No, not in specifically, but
Yeah.
people have higher tolerance of, but the people have a high tolerance basically. But yeah, anyway, yeah.
He was just, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm such a sucker for nerdy, annoying boys like him.
Okay.
Yeah, probably that. But yeah, he was just so darky. Oh my god, he loved planes. Oh god, why is this my type? I'm kidding, not type, but I was just very
Your
appealed to the
Your type. Okay.
No, he's not my type. Anyway,
he reminded me of Mirio and Tintin, like the types of the design anyway. But,
Mirio?
yeah.
Oh yeah, Mirio as in from My Hero?
My Hero or Tintin. Well, mainly Mirio reminds me of Tintin, and if a Tombow reminds me of Mirio, he also
Is it the
reminds me
hair?
of yeah, it's the hair and the eyes and the
It's the hair and the eyes, yeah.
but
Yeah.
I have some thoughts about Tombow. Okay, he's not a bad character. He's great. He's lovable. But I think Kiki rubbed off on me because I found him annoying too. I was like, I don't know if this is
Of course.
the
No,
work
for
of
sure.
the main character, but yeah, I was like, oh my god, this dude again who can't take a hint. But now that I'm taking a step back, I'm like, he wasn't bad. He showed nothing that you would dislike about him. It was just really Kiki, I guess, carrying the audience with her and stuff. And
Yeah.
a movie did the character great if you feel that from the interactions and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and he's genius. He's plane bike that kind of worked, but also kind of didn't work. Didn't make sense, but yeah, actually
Physics-wise, I did not know that would work. I don't even know physics anyway.
I actually thought the climax, right? I actually thought what was gonna happen was since Kiki couldn't fly anymore, she'd use the bike to save him. But now that I think about it, that's never gonna
The
work.
bike is broken.
I know, but it was you know how like when I thought it was like I thought the bike was like a foreshadowing of the climax or something. I was like, oh my god, this bike gonna be relevant? But yeah, apparently not. She used the old man's like the clock tower man's broom. Oh no, not even the
Clock
clock tower.
Tower man's brew. That was just a
No, yeah,
random
the random
person's
dude, yeah,
broom.
random dude from the street. And the
Yeah.
broom didn't even look nice. It was so anyway. I just nitpicking. But yeah, Tombow.
Mm-hmm.
Tombow nice. I like Tombow. Even though he's not like I guess I won't put him in the same tier as Gigi, Kiki, or Ursula. Yeah, he was still I liked him in the film.
He was enjoyable. He was so
Yeah, it was so
fun.
fun.
And I don't. Yeah. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, it was so fun.
So I guess like since we're done with our favorite characters, we'll talk about our highlights
Yeah.
of the film. You go. I guess you go first.
Yep. Oh, my highlight of the film. Actually, thinking about this now, I don't even know if this is a highlight of the film or the film itself. Basically, I really really enjoyed all of the sequences when Kiki was struggling. I love struggle. I love angst, I guess. Not angst, sorry. That doesn't count as angst, but
Yeah.
I love it when I see the main character struggle to achieve their dreams. And I like the determination and the plans that they show just to just to achieve said dreams.
Mm-hmm.
But like like I said with what the reasons why I love Kiki and she's one of my favorite characters because I wrote it down. Hold on. Hold on. No. Anyway, she showed a lot of sacrifices. She went through so much, and I'm basically talking about also the film's theme and message, but later, that's later. Yeah.
I'm sorry by the way the dogs are kind of loud again, but
Oh
yeah.
no, it's okay. I didn't hear that much.
Keep going.
Where were we?
Struggle. Kiki struggle.
Yeah, Kiki's struggle.
But
Yeah, I mean,
one of
what?
the sorry, I just wanted to like add to that I guess or mention one of my most favorite favorite moments from the film was when Kiki couldn't fly anymore. When she realized like she lost her power and she was still trying so hard, like running down the hill, trying to fly, but then it
Yeah.
wasn't working, and then the broom broke, and then literally I don't know if it's
Yeah.
like literally the next scene, but there was a scene where you could see her like making a new broom.
Trying to make one.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like that was cool. That was a nice touch, and even though the
Yeah.
broom wasn't relevant, but it showed her, I guess, determination to keep trying, even though
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
mom's broom was broken and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, and like little moments like that. Like even when she was starting out in the town, she was counting every last piece of her money to the last penny, and
she
then
was so
yeah,
independent.
they bought
Like
they bought
she was
groceries,
doing
and then
adult stuff. No, I was like saying she's like doing such adult stuff that's like it's so nice to
she was
watch.
13.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that when I was 13, but I can do that now. 4 years ago, I could do that when I was 18. Anyway, either way, she was given so much independence so much early on, and it was admirable, her whole determination. But at the same time, when I say admirable, I'm not saying that you should overwork yourself because
Yeah.
as you can see in what happened to her, and in the whole film's theme, the whole theme of the film. No to overworking. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. Next.
No, okay, I also just wanted to add like you're right. Like that's I guess one of the things that makes you drawn to Kiki is like she's very like what you said it like admirable. Like that's I guess like now that I think about it, that's one of the words that I really I guess like uh the words I think about when I think about Kiki. But yeah, adult stuff and being independent.
Also. Yeah. I wish I was I wish I was her when I was 13.
I was
I
just
feel like huh?
no, like I'm saying too, like when I was 13, I was probably just I don't know playing GTA or something, being being a kid.
When I was 13. When I was 13, I had my first love. So no. I don't know how the rap was way too long. Moving on.
Moving on, yeah.
Do you want to talk about yours? The cat
Yeah.
toy delivery? Yeah?
That whole part, I guess it's not just. Okay. I mean, it's not just the scene, but like the whole, I guess that whole action
Sequence, yeah.
sequence, like how my dogs or neighbor dogs, but yeah, like the whole sequence of the like Gigi was part of it. That's why I guess I also liked it a lot. But
Oh yeah, because Gigi played a really big role because of the toy.
yeah,
That was really cute. I
oh,
feel like an honorable mention for my favorite characters would be the dog.
the dog
What's the
was
dog
so
name?
nice. It was,
The dog was so cute.
also,
Any dog in any film is cute.
I was like that type of dog, that was in the film.
It's like a Saint Bernard, I
Yeah,
think.
it was like kind of Saint Bernard type of dog.
Yeah,
One
it
of
was a
the
really big, fluffy dog.
one of the things that I really like about Gigi is like when he finds things that are like him, and he really like he's just like Kiki, look, it's me, or I just thought that was like really cute. And
Ah,
then like with the stores, with the mug, and now with the toy, and like as soon
yeah,
as I saw that,
that
I
one
was
was a
like.
really cute moment. I love Gigi.
But yeah, like when I saw that, I was like, that's definitely gonna get lost because it looks like Gigi. Like there's gonna be some sort of like swapping going on in this segment. But yeah, like the whole segment, like with the birds, and it eventually led to the introduction of Ursula, like one of our favorite
Yeah,
characters. And
yeah,
I guess like the highlight of it was when we cut to the Gigi part, when he was trying to, I don't know, he was scared with the dog at first, and the dog, was
yeah.
apparently really nice. And one of the things, I don't know if you watched this in dub, but it sounded so cute when uh Gigi and Kiki got reunited, right? And then Gigi was like,
Yeah.
"No, this is the I forgot the dog's name. I'm sorry, but then this is the dog, and like we're friends, and like just how we said it, and the whole scene. I just thought it was so cute. And then Kiki even gave him the I guess I'm just like saying how the scene ended, but like when Kiki gave the toy and the dog got back, I was like, that's the animals in this movie are really smart. What the heck? But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I think that, well, no, I thought at first, never mind. Forget my point. I
okay.
agree with what you just said. There you go. That's
There
what
we
I'm
go.
going to say.
Okay. I guess you have one more highlight that you wanted to share.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's actually in relation to what you said, which is basically mine. I'm phrasing it as Gigi basically being a cat. All of Gigi's cat-like tendencies, and very cute. It's very cute.
Very cute.
And yeah, going back to the whole his reactions to the dog, his reactions to the baker baking the bread and the trays,
Mm-hmm.
so cute. Gigi interacting with the other
The other cat.
cat, the floofy, the white cat.
I'm surprised. The cat really went on your town, got married, had like what 2, 3 kids. So like wow, Gigi, Gigi really speed ran this whole thing. But yeah, it was so funny.
I mean, oh gosh, I mean, cats in general, I think they have a very high.
Say it.
I don't want to say the word. They have a very high sex drive. Because at least in my village, almost every night
Uh-huh.
last month, every night there were cats meowing outside of my balcony, and they were they were just calling their mate, I guess, and they wanted to get laid. And I'm just like, my God, someone please get the cat. Give her what it wants. It wants baby kittens. Go do it. Go. But
The baby, like their children were cute though. Like the epilogue
yeah.
was so nice to look at with
Oh
Tombow,
yeah.
like Kiki flying, and then Gigi with his, I guess, son, because it was like a dark cat, so I assumed that it was a dude. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, also, I do wanna add at least that one of the highlight, I just like a small connection that I made just a while ago with what we just said a while ago, with how Gigi was like the symbol of Kiki's childhood.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that whole concept is sort of like supported with how Gigi was so childlike at also when they first came to town, like with what you mentioned, how Gigi was pointing to the cat mug, look, it's me, like that.
Yeah.
And when both of them were coming back from the grocery, and then Kiki had to say, I think we have to eat pancakes from now on, and
Mm-hmm.
Gigi kind of like, okay. something like that. You know, the whole kind of tantrum kind of thing.
I
Oh,
don't get that.
tantrum, yeah.
Yeah.
When Gigi was more of like a cat instead of speaking, Gigi basically just got his food, left, something like that, late for meals. Basically, child. Oh, it's just child. Wow, my mind is blown right now. Yeah, because that's
Okay.
basically supports what Miyazaki was trying to say. I love Miyazaki. He's a great
He
storyteller,
is great. He is
deserving of his director.
definitely one of the best out there.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
I
moving on.
no, I was just gonna say like I guess like one of
Oh yeah.
this isn't really a highlight like in terms of story wise, but like the animation, right? This movie has great animation, like especially like the flying scenes, like they're really a
Mhm.
highlight for me too. But one of the scenes that I thought was like so mind blowing, like oh my god, they spent so much time on this was when they arrived in the I forgot what the town's name is called, but they arrived to the new town, right? And then there was a cut
Mhm.
where Gigi was like walking, but it was like so fluid and you could see the bricks moving. I was like, oh my god, this is like top tier animation from the 90s. But yeah, I don't know. I was just like so mind blown from that. I just wanted to point
I
that out.
kind of forgot which scene was this,
I'll
but
send it to you
okay.
later. But it was like so smooth. It was like
Sure,
you
sure,
could
sure.
like loop it and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
Uh,
Moving on to the main message of the film's theme.
yeah. Uh,
Uh, we actually tackled the first bullet that we have,
yeah.
so
Already.
let's move on to the main one. The second one, which is workplace burnout. You know,
Mm-hmm.
which is basically the whole theme for me, at least. That's what I got
I mean,
from it.
I guess like I can I can I know I it's really relatable to me too, like the message of it. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll let you have the stage first,
Okay,
explain it.
okay, okay. So, um, I don't know what to say about it because it's actually very
It's
straightforward.
very straightforward.
It's the film. The film is very straightforward and it's it's very in your face. The whole message is there. Don't overwork yourself. And we already saw that Kiki. I mean, I guess how do I explain this? To start, how to explain this, I guess, is we already mentioned that one of the things we both like about Kiki was it's very admirable of her to be independent.
Yeah.
She was so determined to work, and personally for me, it was a highlight of the film to see her struggle. But I guess in like this film shows exactly that she overworked herself and she disregarded her health while working, and it later on it also shook her confidence and it
Yeah.
also affected her work. Basically, yeah, a burnout. And she lost her interest in her childhood
Her
joys, like
magic
her
touch.
father's radio, her magic. She started seeing her specialty, her flying, as
Yeah.
a job rather than something she was so excited about. And at least I guess the only thing I want to say about it is that it makes me think of what people used to say before. I don't know if they still say it now, but this was a very big thing when I was in high school. Like I
Mm-hmm.
heard people whenever like it was we were choosing our colleges and people were saying like, "Oh, choose a course that will make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
Choose a course that's part of your interest." And it correlates to what like the people say, make your I'm so sorry
It's
about
fine.
phones.
Yeah.
make
Continue.
your hobby make your hobby your job so
Uh-huh.
that it won't feel like you're working at all. But seeing this film and thinking about it as a
Mm-hmm.
whole, it only makes me believe like that sort of thinking is basically on the path to burnout.
Uh-huh.
So
I
yeah.
agree. Like,
Yeah.
just cause you like what you're doing doesn't mean it's still gonna feel exhausting after a while of
Yeah.
doing it. Like, yeah, you can enjoy it in the moment, but there's also that
Yeah.
breaking point, I guess, that you're just like, ah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so done. I need a break. And I like especially like one of the things in this film that highlighted was like Kiki's confidence, I guess. Because it really hits all of us, right? Like, you could be really good at your job, but all it takes is like one bad day for you to like start questioning how good you are or your confidence basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know, I guess I resonated a lot with that, and especially like
Mm-hmm.
burnout because I I'm kind of like the type who, like, once I'm working, I don't stop until it's done, and it can lead to like multiple hours of just like nonstop working. And even though, like, I think I could have done a better job if I had rest, but since that's my mentality, I get to the point where I just stop working because I'm too, or like not really stop working, but like stop working effectively, because it feels like I'm
Yeah.
forcing it now.
Your
I'm not
performance
enjoying
is
it.
affected.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess like as a main message of a film, I didn't expect it honestly. Like I thought it was gonna be like a very childish. Okay, no offense, but the start was like very very upbeat, happy kid.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that it was gonna give me, you, I don't know, like a lot of adults out there also like a lesson that we can all
Yeah.
relate and resonate to. And I think that's one of the geniuses of the film. Oh my god, like I know that's very basic, but like I never really like had it in my brain yet, and like I just went ahead as I went. But yeah, anyway, that's it. uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I think
I
so.
I do want to add back to in the beginning you mentioned that it was so light and it was so lighthearted. I agree with that, and I find it so. I also want to at least highlight this. This can also probably be like a sub theme or a sub message that the film can give, because Kiki didn't have a specialty in the beginning. She didn't know what she was good at. And immediately in the film, I saw that she was clumsy with her flying. She didn't get a hang of it, even if she already left home. And even later on in the film, we saw that she struggled still with it, regardless if her powers were there or not. Um, but for me, I guess that whole concept, like leaving home,
Mm-hmm.
not having any specialty, it was kind of scary because she was so determined to make a career, yet she didn't know what she was good at yet.
Like should have like I
But
guess a direction, like in
yeah, yeah,
real life terms.
yeah. But in the film, she was so determined to start. And I guess because of her hope and her determination in the beginning, it made it less scary, at least in my eyes. Because I remembered, like, the only thing that stops you from working,
Mm-hmm.
from starting is is yourself, is your fear that you might not be good at it. And um she was so determined to practice and get better at flying. And that whole sub message resonated with me because it reminded me that, hey, any beginner can become a pro later on.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sometimes you just need to start. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's actually really good. Like, like I just also I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it's there, but just took that in that that's really something that relates to a
Yeah.
lot of people, that resonates with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that's just like
Yeah.
even if it's just a sub message, it's like it can speak volumes to what people need to hear at a certain moment. And
Yeah.
I think it also gives hope in terms of like, because there are some people out there who they don't have a clear vision on what they want. They just started, but even if
Yeah.
they stumble and have a really bad time along the way, uh,
Yeah.
they can still it can still work out for them. And sometimes all they need is just that start, that to get
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
That's really great.
And yeah.
Anyway, yeah, go.
Like it sorry. I guess just to add also is that going back to what Ursula said to Kiki in their whole talk,
Mm-hmm.
as a painter, she also went through like the struggle of having her painting style
Mm-hmm.
be so she wasn't happy with her painting style because she admitted that it wasn't hers. She was imitating other artists, other people's style, and she wanted it to have her own style. It, like, if you think about it, that's sort of parallel to what Kiki was saying. Na that she doesn't have a
Mm-hmm.
specialty. Her specialty is flying. But I don't know if this is a reach or if this is a parallel thing. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I saw like sort of symbolism with using her mother's old broom,
Mm-hmm.
which basically is like the whole traditional
Yeah.
witchcraft flying thing. And she was doing it because while she was using the broom, she was flying for her career,
Mm.
but it broke. She lost confidence and she couldn't start again. She lost her way. But because she got her own broom, Actually, it's not even her own
It's
broom.
not
It
even her own
was
broom.
a
Yeah.
random person's broom, but she made it her own
Yeah.
with her own skills, her flying, her confidence, her magic. She made her own magic. I don't know. It's
Like, I don't think you have to worry about it being, because like, even though I agree with you, I don't think you have to worry
yeah,
about it being a stretch, because if it seems that way to you, then it's your own
yeah,
interpretation. I think it's fine.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah, I
yeah,
get your point. I think it's really, what's the term? It's really out there.
yeah,
It's really something that, you know. Can I just like say though, like the more we dissect this
yeah,
film, the more we, I guess, discover. Even though it's obvious, right? But it's different na knowing about it, but actually like taking it in.
yeah.
And my dog's again.
Yeah, it's different when you. It's okay. It's different when you research things and you read it in an article. It's other people's ideas, but when you figure it out yourself, it
Oh my god,
gives you a better
big
feeling.
brain. This
Big
movie,
brain.
amazing. But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But yeah, I guess just like the last thing I want to say, at least for Kiki, I really liked how she's, even in the epilogue we saw that she's stuck with this broom, this random person's broom, and she kept it for herself
just stole
because
this man's broom. I'm
yeah,
sorry, kidding.
she didn't return it. She
Yeah.
said she would, she didn't return it. But yeah, in the epilogue we see her using it, and I don't know, for me at least it's very fitting because this broom, this this weird looking broom, non-traditional looking broom, is from a town which she loves so much. She excuse me, she loves this town. She didn't want to leave. She decided to stay. And rather than sticking to her old traditional customs, she decided to embrace every part of this new town and become her own person. And that's just amazing. I love that end final film message. I love this film. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely, I guess, at least for me, my
Yeah.
final thought about this film overall is that this is a film for all the sad, gifted kid burnouts. Because it will definitely remind you of what you, it will definitely remind you that everything will be okay in the end, and it will remind you that, hey, go back to who you want to be and what you are, make it your own, make your craft your own, okay,
I
don't
guess.
be like other people, period. Yeah,
I guess like also for me, like if that's your main takeaway, at least for me, it would be like just start. You never know.
oh yeah,
You'll never get anywhere if you don't start. Like it, you can be. I think I don't wanna like sound negative, but like you cannot have a plan and be wild, or you can have everything planned out, but you're still in the same spot unless you try. And Gigi, I mean Kiki, okay, I keep confusing both. Kiki just even without a proper plan, she just went with it and figured it out, and you know, it. I think it. I don't want to sound too hopeful, but I also don't want to sound too negative. But if you're determined enough, everything will still work out in
fall
the end
into
for you.
place.
Yeah, fall into place.
Although, just forget, don't forget
Mm-hmm.
to not overwork
Do
yourself.
not forget to not overwork yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, this film should also, like, I feel like there should be, like, not a sequel. Sequels for Ghibli films, nah, it's okay.
Mm,
Ghibli films are standalone. If there was a continuation to this film, though, if there was,
yeah.
I hope there'll never be. There should be it should show a balance between working hard
Mm-hmm.
and having time for yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This
I guess
feels.
that's kind of
I guess that's kind of it. Yeah. This feels great. I loved it. Like,
yeah.
I've started liking it more the more we talked about it. Honestly, like, I mean, like no offense to the film, but at the start I was like, yeah, it's great, but I haven't like like deep into it yet. Like, it's still not in there. And as the
Mm-hmm.
more we talked about, it, I was like, oh yeah, this is
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
greatness. But yeah.
yeah. This is
Uh.
this is the thing. Sorry, I like super super last. This is at least what I like about Miyazaki films is that he really intends the message of the film to be timeless, to
Mm,
be relatable for all ages. So like if you watch this as a kid and you watch this as an adult, you'll catch on to things you didn't notice at first.
yeah.
So
That's
even if you don't like see the message or think of this film in a huge big brain thing
mhm.
at first, don't worry, you will.
That was, I guess, like also one of what I wanted like to say, like final points then or thoughts is this film is for every, like, I know you said Kena, it's for the overworked
Sorry.
kids, but like
Yeah.
I also, like, I also think that no, yeah, like you said, no matter how old you are, you can go back to this
Yeah.
film. Like, probably some adults might be too cool for this film, like, it's a cartoon, blah blah blah. But there's still a message here for everybody, like a
Yeah.
kid, an adult, whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think,
That goes for all Ghibli films,
yeah,
you know.
and I think that that's one of the things that makes this film and Ghibli films timeless is the message that can apply wherever you are, how old you are, and yeah, I guess. Do you have anything to add, Babak? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's all we have for the Kiki's Delivery Service episode of Popcorn Chatter.
And on that note, make sure to check the Popcorn Chatter Facebook page and follow for more updates on the next episode, which is probably supposedly I'm supposed to be excited for because DC fan, but honestly, I'm excited for the episode, but I'm not excited to watch
Just say it.
Justice League Snyder Cut, or I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna be, I guess, comparing it, but also talking about the Justice League Snyder Cut.
It,
It's
co-
gonna be,
it comes out March 18, right?
yeah,
That's around like Thursday, I think.
yep,
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll definitely watch the films first. Both films.
both films, 6 hours of Justice League action.
Thank God I don't have school, but you do. So good luck to you.
I'll fit it in my schedule somewhere. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Look out for that. Hope
Look out
you
for
guys
that.
are as interested as hopefully I will be. Not bored. Okay. Links Links are in the description. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Anchor, or whichever platform you listen to your podcast. Yeah.
So
Good luck.
yeah.
Good luck. I think that's it. Yeah.
I think that's it. So thank you for listening, and we hope you guys stay tuned for more episodes. We're trying our best to pump this out every week, and yeah, can't wait for more.
Someone's getting a little burnt out. I see. I'm kidding.
I mean, it's fine. The school's, but but you gotta do what you gotta do to keep up.
Allow yourself to have fun.
Have
All
fun
right, that's
and
it.
get some rest. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye.
Bye.